we just need these cards to wrap, and we might be done. That might be a wrap. Wrap and we're wrapped. So the last part of the screen is these pink cards with the white SVGs in them. And how do we do that? We need another element on here. This is going to be a container. And then gotta drop these icons in here. Boom. They're white, so you can't see anything. Let's wrap them in each in an element. This element's gonna get card, class, so we can style it. And then we go in here and we start styling for the children. It's gonna be background bar pink. Boom. And then that looks nothing like it should, because these need to be on a grid. Display, grid, template, columns, 1FR, 1FR, 1FR. It's a 3-column grid. Let's get some gap in there, and then let's get more space here so we can see what's going on. Padding, 64 pixels, 32 pixels. So each card, in order to center there's a million ways to center things, but what we need is we need padding here, we need this text in the middle, and we need to center the SVG. Actually, everything in here is centered. What if I grab this text? There we go. Drag this, drop that, and you're done. That's what we're talking about. This is sort of sound like a mobile size. Let's zoom out. So this whole thing can get text align center. Now it's in the center. These need padding. Say 32.8. These should probably be like some kind of heading. H3, H4. And looks like they're not totally aligned. They are kind of, if you wanted to align these, man, it would be tricky. You'd have to do subgrid, I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Anyway. Zoom out to get like a real desktop size. So, what is missing? Let's say more padding. Each card could have 48, and since these are, the P at the bottom is adding margin, which contributes to the padding, I'm just gonna do P margin 0. Now there's a little less space at the bottom. I think these need more space on the sides. I don't want to do too much, but 12 pixels could be nice. And then these need a curved edge, so border, radius, let's go with 16 pixels. What do we think about that? Looks like they have more space in between them, and then on mobile they drop to 1 column. So that more space between them is gap, 48, 64, 48. And does it look like this, all this stuff is aligned? Looks like this is not totally aligned. Why is that? So if I look, it's the padding. So this has no padding. That's guess it's not actually a big deal because it's got max width. If you had a really narrow browser window, this would be an issue. So you know what? I'm gonna add on the container. I'm gonna add padding inline 8 pix, and hopefully all of these things will have it. In order to see it, however, I'm gonna have to not override it by setting padding on this thing. So I'll do padding block 32 pix. Now they have 8 pixels padding. Now all these are in a line. This is a nice line, and everything is in visual harmony. This thing has padding, which it's this div that has the padding, and I don't want that. So we're gonna do padding 32 pix 0. Of course we need it on mobile, but now this left line on the left is all, everything is in perfect harmony, except this guy needs to be like scooted over a little bit. The issue with this is this container should have padding. It does. It has 8 pixels, but it's not really enough. Let's add some padding, and then we just need these cards to wrap, and we might be done. That might be a wrap. Wrap and we're wrapped. At media, max width 900 pixels. Grid template columns 1FR. And there they are. Could set a max width on these so they don't get so squashed out. What would it be? 500? 400? And then align, do it on the parent, do align items somewhere. This gets me every time. Justify items center, but now they're not the same width. That's not cool. There we go. Justify items center. And we're happy. Thank you guys for watching. Here we made a landing page from nothing to something on Hotpage. And it looks alright. What does it look like? Looks like this. It's got this dude, he's quizzical, we're selling something, we got numbers that are moving, we got these cards, and a testimonial, some social proof, and you got it. Thanks everyone for tuning in.